sound. Devo Jones with the pick six, Keanu O'Neal with the hard hit, getting the ball back on offense. Watch Julio Jones keep moving the sticks. Calvin Ridley in for the score. We came back, we up four, about to get in. Our victory stance, no coming back. We closing the door. A-T-L blackout. A-T-L blackout.
Welcome to the show today, baby. This your boy Jimbo Dean, aka Jimbo Slice, aka Jimmy Obama. And you can call me any one of those you want. But please do not call me no damn New Orleans Saints fan. This is Saints week, and it is going down. This is pound for pound ATL, but don't let me get crunk up in here because we bringing that word back. That's my boy Big Mike over there in Atlanta and Ground Zero. We are ready to cover the Saints, man. They're coming off that bye week. Hey, Big Mike, I'm about fired up already, big dog. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm about ready to go because I can't stand them Saints. Hey, man, how you feeling right now, big dog? Give me some, give me some, man. What's up? How you feeling, big dog?
Like I said, you tapped it perfect. You know, this is a rivalry week. This is the rivalry week. You know, this is our week. This is the week. This is the week. No beignets. You know, no red beans and rice. No gator. None of that. It's not about that.
Right.
This is a week about, you know, will our Falcons really take it to the next level? You know, like in terms of, you know, Raheem Morris, we got a break. You know, we got a chance to rest up a couple guys. We may have Calvin Ridley back this week. Looks like we'll have Ridley back this week. Coming into this game with a lot of momentum. We won, 3 of our last 4 games. You know, it seems like, you know, this is a Saints team that is really quite beatable. So I think this is a week where we really got to approach it like a business trip and focus on us. Don't really buy into the noise. Don't buy into the fact that Drew Brees is hurt, you know, and really just whoever is on the agenda this week, we got to be ready to play, you know, because, you know, like I said, this is a must-win game and a critical point in the season.
Definitely a critical point in the season, and I think that this is the game. And I think every Saints game, I say we get to play the Super Bowl 2 times in 1 year, in my eyes, because I can't stand the Saints. So we playing this. We got 2 Super Bowl games in 1 year, and what a luxury to have. And to beat the Saints, we split with them last year, thank God, and I love it because it's a rival game. You got to throw the records out of the books. But at the end of the day, don't give me this Taysom Hill and this Jameis Winston mix up bull crap. I'm not buying it. I'm really not buying that wolf ticket coming from old Coach Payton over there. And I can't stand him. He's cocky, he arrogant, and he's just somebody I will not be able to talk to. Just because with me not being a Falcon fan and I had to talk to him, I probably wouldn't be able to talk to him because I just can't stand his attitude and just the way he carries himself as an NFL coach, man. And then he is what he is. He's a Saint. So you cannot expect nothing else more out of a Saints fan or a Saint coach or just anybody over that part of that other part of the Mercedes-Benz stadiums. Okay, so let's get into the history of this Atlanta Falcons versus the New Orleans Saints rivalry. Okay, the all-time record 53-49. That's the Atlanta Falcons gonna beat them 53 times. The Saints gonna beat us 49 times. Okay, we leave that. Gotcha. All right. The largest victory among these two since they've been playing. So we beat them 62-7 in 1973. So way back then we would blow them out, take that whooping and keep on rolling. All right. The longest win streak, Big Mike. You'll think the Saints probably done beat us like consistently more than we done beat them consistently. But actually the Falcons beat them 10 times in a row from 1995 to 1999. It was going down. Holla at your boy. Can't get no better than that. All right. So now that I did a little history on the rivalry, because it is a rivalry. This is Ohio State, Michigan. This is North Carolina, Duke. This is what we look forward to as Atlanta Falcons fans and Saints fans, Big Mike. This is what we wake up for. Even if either team, I can say this for either team on either side of the fan base, even if one of them is sorry, when we get ready to play each other, that's when we wake up. That's when we wake up. That's when we get to going at each other, and that's when I hope they should go against. They should start going against each other as well. Now I'm looking for a game like you said, Raheem Morris. I'm looking for a statement game. This is kind of a statement type of game. Like I said, I was Super Bowl twice a year. Statement type of game, Mike. Now I got Kamara. I don't know. You know, their quarterback situation is whatever. We got our quarterback, so let them put out false news or whatever they want to do over there, which is what I think they're doing. We got our people. So defense, stop Kamara, leading receiver, leading running backs, the leading rusher and leading receiver for the Saints going into this week. And he might be questionable, but I don't know. They put out fake news. Give me what concerns you with this game, Big Mike? I know you can't stand the Saints just as much as I can't stand them, but at the end of the day, this is an NFL game. This is the game we got to play.
That's right.
Let's just talk about what concerns us with this game on their side of the ball. What sticks out to you, big dog?
Well, I mean, I think so the health of Alvin Kamara is definitely one thing that is something to watch, because I think if he plays with Taysom Hill, that duo could be a little bit dangerous. I do see a little bit more read option, a little bit more spread, which is kind of what the Saints do anyway. They like to throw the ball around anyway. And I think Taysom Hill has shown the ability to throw the ball, right? But I think having him back in the backfield is why I kind of throw it over to our coaching staff, because this is a game that is really, like I said, going to differentiate, Raheem Morris and Dan Quinn, because, let's be honest, they feel like Taysom Hill is capable of going in this game, making an impact, being effective because of his previous success on the Falcons. Taysom Hill has had some pretty big games against.
But he didn't have 100% of the snaps. So do you feel like that's a disrespect or like a just slap in the face? Like, I don't care. It's the Falcons. I don't care. Is that what you?
I do. I think that is kind of a sign of disrespect. I think Sean Payton's coaching style, his cavalier attitude about how good his team is. I think that to put Taysom Hill out there over Jameis Winston, who has also had success against the Falcons, is a little bit of a telltale sign that they feel like they can gamble against the Falcons and still have success, right? So this is a game where I really look for, hey, let's talk about it, because he got snubbed from the Pro Bowl. What were you guys thinking, not putting him in the Pro Bowl voting? But I see that now on the ballot is Foye Oluokun. This is another good Foye Oluokun, Deion Jones playing sideline to sideline against a Taysom Hill. That is going to be really important. It's another week where, I hate to say it, I think we put a lot of stress on our linebackers in this
every week.
Look at the linebackers. They are the most consistent performers week after week after week. I think that what we wanted out of Deion Jones, we're getting. I mean, who knows? 10 sacks for Deion Jones, I don't think is outside of their possibility. I think a lot of blitz and a lot of disguising coverages will really, really determine if, what Jeff Ulbricht's future looks like as a coach. Because a lot of times we focus on Raheem Morris, but it's like, let's say in theory, Raheem Morris doesn't get, this head coaching job. What happens to Jeff Ulbricht? This is an audition for everyone, right? So I would look forward to seeing what Jeff Ulbricht is going to dial up against Payton, Sean Payton, kind of in his first, really, he's the guy calling all the plays as the defensive coordinator. Definitely something to watch.
And you hit on some good points, Mike. But not only this is the main rival game for us, Atlanta Falcons, Dirty Bird Nations, man, but this is like what Mike is saying, and kind of what I'm feeling as well. Like, this got big implications on the field and on the coaching staff on that sideline. This is pivotal, man, because this kind of determines what's really the future of that coaching staff. This game, and in the next 2 weeks when we play them again, you might got a chance to save face. If you do lose to the Saints this weekend, you got another chance to save face. This game is the one that puts you up in the upper echelons of Arthur Blanks and Rich McKay and them, like a snippet of how they feel about you going forward when it comes to keeping this coaching staff around or going to get another coaching staff. This is a snippet of it, man, because beating the Saints is the all-time thing for us and for the Atlanta Falcons organization. There's no question about it. So please, don't call me no damn Saints fan. Let's just get it done. Good point bringing up Foye Oluokun. This is a Foye Oluokun game. This is a Deion Jones game, right? And we, like you said, Mike, we've been putting a lot of stress on these linebackers because week in and week out, it seemed like they're going to have to cover, man. That just is what it is. You finna have to cover this tight end Cook. You finna have to cover him. Kamara lead him in receiving and rushing, like I said early in the show. This is it for our guys, for our linebackers. We keep stressing it, but that's who they're gonna attack. Even though our pass defense, right, is ranked is ranked 31st in the league, right? We give up 310.3 yards per game in passing. So you say, okay, well, the Saints kind of passed the ball pretty good. I mean, with Drew Brees, okay, but we got Taysom Hill, maybe Jamie Winston. We don't know. Either one of those two, though. This is what we know about these two, Mike. This is what we know. Then I want your point on it. RPO with Taysom Hill, RPO with Jamie Winston. They can run the ball. We know Drew Brees really couldn't run the ball, even though he don't have some rushing touchdowns on us in about the last 3 games. I mean, not big dog rushing touchdown. He had a jump over the goal line, and he had a spin in the end zone type of one, but not like Jamie Winston and like how Taysom Hill can run the ball, actually run the ball as a quarterback against him. So give me your thoughts on that, Mike. They might be blowing smoke over there. In that ugly Mercedes-Benz stadium they got over there, they might be blowing smoke with this quarterback situation. Give me your thoughts, and you kind of already touched on it, but as far as them running the ball with their quarterback, do you think they can do that more against us without Drew Brees being in the game? I think they can. I think that's what we got to worry about a little bit.
So it's really three guys that I think are pivotal to kind of your point about running the ball. One is actually Charles Harris, because with Tech being out, Charles Harris is our guy, right?
Right.
Charles Harris is our dedicated guy. He is going to have a good game against the run and the pass, right? I think this is a game where the run, the RPO, it always puts pressure on the defensive ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to play smart. Allen Bailey is going to have to play smart. Kaminsky. Now, here's the thing. I like what I've been seeing out of Kaminsky. I do feel like Kaminsky at this point in his career is a little bit slightly better against the run. I think he's been getting good pressure. If you really look at Kaminsky, he's been able to flash the last 3 games. So I look at he's able to stay home. I look at if Marlon Davidson is healthy. I just what we don't talk enough about. Marlon Davidson, true enough, he's hitting kind of that curve. He knows that the SEC is dominating, but it's just different when you're in the NFL. And I think he hadn't really been able to make a real impact. He's flashed a little bit. We've seen him make a play here or there, but I really look for him with a little bit of rest, come back a little bit healthier. Off of the bye to really make his impact known as well. Because let's be honest, I think that there's any game where if he takes over a game, let's say just out of nowhere, I don't think it would completely surprise us as Falcons fans, right?
But can you see that coming? Like Marlon Davidson, like taking over a game, like I don't know. I can't. I think I can. That's a good point, Mike.
So the way he loves football, I think it's only a matter of time, because cats like that love football. The problem with Big Beasley was we waited for years. Like, all right, is he going? Oh, and we saw it one year, then it went away. Does he love football? I think with Marlon Davidson, he's doing everything that he can to get on the field. But I think for him, it's a lot when you're in a college environment, in a structured environment. But I think now he's on his own. He's kind of, dealing with the inner workings of a rookie. They're throwing all this stuff at you. So I think it's just a matter of time with Marlon Davidson. So it'll be interesting to just see the growth of our defensive line, because let's be honest with you, if these guys start to flash now, to be honest with you, who knows what the second half of the season
I know
has in store for us. Because I have to be honest with you. Our job is to talk to pound for pound family and tell them that what the team looks like. Is there hope? Is there something that we need to lock in on right now? And if you look at, the state of our team right now, if we keep winning, we got to talk about it. Let's not talk about this year and what's going to happen next year. Let's just keep winning. Because that's fun. I think everybody here, there's no tanking. We enjoy the win. So let's just, keep focusing on the win.
We do. And shout out to Anthony, man. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Kojak? Shout out to y'all boys, man. Hey, keep tuning in. Hey, shout out to Wallace. What's up, Wallace? And we know you on here, Wallace. Go ahead and leave your comments down below. We know you on here. Now let's get to the Saints defense now. Okay. Don't get it twisted now. The defense all right when it comes to rushing. Now they only allow, right? So they only allow 3.3 yards per carry. That's second in the NFL. And they only allow 76.8 yards per game. That's also second in the NFL. So we know that Todd Gurley is going to get the boat, right? And he ain't really going to. Todd Gurley really is not rushing. Not like we think Todd Gurley is rushing. So at the end of the day, when we see their defense can stop the rush like that, and we really not rushing the ball like we want to rush the ball, We not finna throw this ball that much come Sunday. I mean, run the ball. I'm sorry. We not finna run the ball as much as we think we're gonna run it because they second in the league when it comes to rushing, yards per carry and yards per game. They allow only 76.8 yards per game rushing. So if Brian Hill, and this is what I want Brian Hill to receive the ball out of the backfield just a little bit more this game. Because they're gonna I think they're gonna and unless Todd Gurley just and I think he is because I think everybody in that locker room has been letting him know what this rivalry is all about. Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Deion Jones, they've been in his ear this whole week. Calvin Ridley, Ricardo Allen, Keanu Neal, they've been in his ear letting him know that this is the rivalry, baby. This is the one for the city. This is the one for the state. So unless Todd Gurley just wait up and just go pound for pound, you like how I use that mic, just go pound for pound and just run that rock, it's not going to really happen like we really want to when we're going against one of the best rushing defenses in the league. And Lord knows I cannot stand them, but the numbers do not lie. So I would like to see a little more Brian Hill touch pass here, go a little screen game, Dirk Cutter, a little screen game. We're gonna have to kill him with a little screen game, man. This is gonna be pivotal now, y'all. Watch Sunday. If they gonna do what they gotta do on us when they come to stopping the run, good for them. But if we can hit them with that screen game and a little pitch out of the backfield, we're gonna be straight, Big Mike. Now, do you think Dirk Cutter? I really don't want to ask you that, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. You
Go
think he
ahead.
gonna stick? Do you think he gonna stick to the run when it's not there, going against the number 2 ranked team in the NFL when it comes to rushing? If it's not there, you think he stick to
Okay. So this is 1 week where
it?
I know you listening right now, but this is 1 week where I believe in Dirk Cutter. All right. I'm sorry. You know what? Y'all want to butcher me in the I'll tell you
Woo!
why I believe in Dirk Cutter. It just seems like if you look at Dirk Cutter's career, let's look at when Dirk Cutter was in Tampa Bay as the head coach in Tampa Bay when he had Ryan Fitzmagic.
Light
He
him
knew
up.
how to put points on a Sean Payton led football team. For whatever reason, let's think about it last year when Jimbo's boy Christian Blake shocked everybody and just went off against the Saints, had Marshawn Lattimore absolutely crazy, not about Julio Jones, but Christian Blake. I think
Good job.
a lot of that has to do with just the way, like I said, the way we've been able to just like I said, mix it up. Dirk Cutter mixing it up. So I look for Dirk Cutter off of bye week, looking at the Saints, because the Saints are not coming off of bye week. The Saints we have a different quarterback. We don't have Drew Brees there. Now, to be honest with you, this is a dangerous Saints team, so we can't underestimate them. But I think that one thing Dirk Cutter knows how to do is exploit mismatches against the Saints for whatever reason. So I look for that to continue. And just because Matt Ryan has no fear against the Saints, he's been to whatever that stadium is. They say it's the same name as our stadium, but whatever. I don't even want to mention the
Whatever.
stadium. The stadium over there with a state that looks like the shape of a boot. Matt Ryan has been there times, and he has had success lots of times. So I look for Matt Ryan to continue to progress, this Falcons team to continue to progress. And I look for these coaching conversations to continue to be something that we always have to talk about in the offseason, because if Raheem Morris continues to win, the speculation will get quieter and quieter. But if he comes out in this game off of a bye and does not have his team ready to play, I think that the coaching shows that J.R. Clark does every Thursday. Shout out to JR and his
Shout
coach.
out to JR, baby. What's up, man?
I love every one of his shows that he does. Those will get more and more interesting. But if Raheem Morris continues to win, like I said, y'all might have to find other stuff to check out. But right now, you tune in to JR every Thursday.
That's right. And JR digging in the bag, baby. Holla at JR. What's up, man? The hardest working man in show business. No question about it. Don't get it twisted. What's up, baby? Nah, Matt Ryan, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 99.0 quarterback rating as of right now. The man is on fire. Well, who we gonna blame? We gonna blame Derek Carter for that? Oh, Matt Ryan got 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. We gonna blame Derek Carter for that. I can't stand him now. Don't get me. Do not get this under. Don't. Come on now, pound for pound ATL. Don't look at me like I'm stupid. I can't stand Derek Carter. But right now, Matt Ryan got 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. You got to holler at your boy when it comes to that right there now. Who? Wait a minute. And Matt Ryan seems to wake up against the New Orleans Saints. Oh, and that line, the offensive line. See, past when we played the Saints, our offensive line absolutely struggles against the Saints. They just even when we split with them last year, when we did lose to them last year, it was solely on that offensive line. It's no question about it.
Right.
What I mean, hell, James Carpenter and Jamon Brown was shit. You could have put them on back of a milk carton, okay? But now that line's just a little bit more solidified, Big Mike, coming into this Sunday versus the Saints, just a little bit more solidified. We might finna have ourselves a ball game, and I ain't even finna say it's gonna be a really shootout now. Not like, okay, our secondary, our pass defense is ranked 31st in the league, Jimbo. You can say that all day and all night you want. But this is what I feel about that secondary when it comes to this game. This game, okay, Mike was on to that point. This is a pivotal game for on-field people and coaches, sideline people. But I think this is a pivotal game for the secondary. I'm starting to believe that this game can give the secondary that confidence that they need, right, to turn that corner to be a not a good secondary, but a solid secondary.
That's right.
What? It ain't nothing wrong with being a damn solid secondary, is it, Mike? Is there something wrong with that?
That's what we've been waiting years to
Just solid, right?
We just been waiting for guys that we just been waiting for guys that we say, oh, we ain't got to worry about it. But you know what?
Right.
The secondary is probably one of the single most reasons why Falcons fans collectively have been stressed for years. You know, shout out to JR. Again, man, y'all got JR checking his blood pressure. Secondary, please don't have JR checking blood pressure. Just do your job, you know. And if you get beat, focus on the next play. But don't grab the man. It's 3rd and 6. Don't grab the man. It gave me flashbacks of Robert Alford. Keep talking to him, Jimbo. Anyway, you had a point.
But this is the type of game where the secondary can find that confidence. They can find that soliditude or whatever they need to find. This is and that's what a rivalry game can do for you. And I know they might not have Drew Brees. And at the end of the day, Saints, please don't use that as an excuse. We don't need that over there in the state of Georgia. We don't need that in the great state of Georgia.
No.
An excuse that we beat y'all because y'all didn't have Drew Brees. Please do not let that come out of your mouth. You are wasting your time when you do that. That's why I wish he was playing. That's right. I wish he was playing in the game. So none of them people over there, them people, will not have an excuse, man. Because when I see you in the streets, if we do beat y'all, and I think we will. I ain't gonna do no prediction, but if we do, I just don't want you to say, "Oh man, y'all beat us because we didn't have Drew Brees." That is so lame. That's just silly to me. Now, when we had Christian Blake going off on y'all, and we didn't have did Matt Ryan play in that game? We missing Julio Jones. We missed somebody in that game. We ain't have no excuses. I mean, we still split with y'all last year. But do not let that Drew Brees not playing. Well, y'all can't even stand Drew Brees first and foremost. You can't even stand it. So don't. So now you want to use that as an excuse why we beat you when you can't even. You ready for him to get out of town anyway. Well, here's your chance. You had Bridgewater last year. He went 5-0 with the absence of Drew Brees. And the year before that, when Drew Brees went out, you went 0-3. Holla at your boy. So I mean, Jamie Winston, Taysom Hill, I really don't give a good little motherfucker, to be honest. Just beat that emblem, that black and gold stuff. Just beat him. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get to my boy Kevin Ridley because he's back, Mike, and then we're gonna go ahead and close it on out. All right, Kevin Ridley is back. 43 receptions, 82.1 yards per game, 6 touchdowns. And while we at it, I'm just gonna throw out Julio Jones stats. 43 receptions, 91.1 yards per game, 3 touchdowns. It's funny how both of them guys got 43 receptions a game, 43 receptions apiece at this point in the season. That's kind of funny, ain't it? But it sure look good. Kevin Ridley is on his way, even missing games, Big Mike. Kevin Ridley is on his way to being something special this year. And he is going to play this Sunday, y'all. Get ready for that Skull Bowl to be lit up just a little bit. I'm hoping they don't have him on a pitch count, Mike, because he's coming off an injury. And I said this in the fantasy show, and I don't know if y'all been watching that, but I said this. Somebody coming off an injury, they always put him on a pitch count before they absolutely let him loose that game before. So, I mean, how you feel about having Kevin Ridley back? Do that make our offense a little more dimensional, a little more, what that put us at, big dog?
Well, one, I love it. First of all, because like I said, every time you call him Calvin Ridley, I just want to call him Reggie Wayne. Because when I saw Reggie Wayne,
Yeah, that's your boy.
I just said he was one of the smoothest receivers I've ever seen. Same thing with Ridley, right? Slide Ridley, always slide Ridley. But the thing I like the most about our receiving core is we diverse. Let me tell you something. Like we said the other game, Brandon Powell scored a touchdown. Gage, I like what I'm seeing out of Gage.
Thank you.
Like what I'm seeing out of Zacchaeus, right? So I think that next man up mentality against the Saints will serve us well. Because again, you ask yourself, this is a week where you ask yourself, seriously, is Christian Blake ready to go? It's like, come on, man. Christian Blake is ready to go. He's been ready.
Damn right he is.
Got a lot of guys that are ready for war this week, right? And this is what makes football fun. This is a game where we don't have to talk about next season. We don't have to talk about, Tech failing another physical. We don't. Because this is Falcons week. This is about Falcons content, Falcons material, Dirty Bird. We got Raheem Morris at the helm. Pound for pound family. Listen, man. Let's lock back in, man. Let's enjoy football. Let's enjoy this season.
That's right. That's right.
Let's enjoy what we got going on right now. And let's root for Raheem Morris to succeed. And let's see how next season works itself out. But this week, it's all about the Saints, man. Like I said, no beignets this week, man. No praline. None of that.
Ain't none of that. None of those oysters or none of that stuff this week, man. Let's just get to these Saints and let's get there to them and let's deal with them. Let's man up. Let's get face to face with them and let's go pound for pound. The best man will win, but at the end of the day, I want my Atlanta Falcons to be on top. It is no question about it. We don't care about them. They don't care about us. Let's meet and let's handle this like real men on the field. And Keanu O'Neal, hey, look here, baby. What's up? I want to see you knock somebody's ass out there. Now shoot me if y'all want. And call me what you want now. But Pound tell, listen to me. What I want to see Keanu O'Neal lay somebody's ass out. I don't want to get him kicked out of the game. I don't want no rejection. But I want somebody to get puffed up. I've been missing that. And when them same games and when Neil was doing that, oh my. You talking about somebody that got excited, man. You talking about somebody blood got boiling. And shout out to JR. We don't want to get his blood pressure, gotta hold that down. But at the end of the day, man, I just want to see somebody get puffed up, man. I want to see somebody get laid out. I want to see some turnovers. I want to see flying around the ball. Because against the Saints, man, you're going to have to fly around the ball, bro. Everybody got to get around the ball, Big Mike.
Hey, man, go. You know what? Go ahead, bro. You on fire right now. Go ahead and throw that right into your closing thoughts, bro. And we just, go ahead.
But okay. But with my closing thoughts, and then let's get the closing thoughts right now, because we about to run out of time. I'm sorry. But this Saints week, pound for my ATL, y'all forgive me. And my closing thoughts is just my feelings towards the New Orleans Saints and how I feel about this game every time we play the New Orleans Saints. It's just no other way to go into closing thoughts and to just giving y'all my feelings about the New Orleans Saints. And I'm gonna tell you something. My intro is authentic. My intro came off of something that I felt, and I stuck with it simply because I do not like that team. Our fan base do not like that team. We cannot stand those people over there. So don't get it twisted when you say, okay, Jimmy just sat there and made up that intro. No, this is just pure heart, baby. Can't stand them. Don't never call me no damn New Orleans Saints fan. And when it comes to this game, I wake up. I'm alive. I'm woke, as these new millennial people like to say. I'm woke every time we play the Saints, and I can't stand them. So Raheem Morris and Jeff Ulrich and Joe Wick Jr., whoever, Dirk Cutter, you gotta understand, you don't been in this rivalry before. You got to give the people like me, Mike, JR, Anthony, Kojak, all these people, Wallace, all these people that be in the comments, the DBN Nation, you got to give us what we want when we want it, player. At the end of the day, that's what we want to do. Beat the Saints. Can't stand them. I hate them. And I hope Matt Ryan and Julio Jones and Tar Gurley and them wake up. Hayden Hurst, I haven't forgot about you. Welcome to the rivalry, Hayden Hurst. This is D1. At the end of the day, this is D1, big dog. Get at them Saints. Finish them off. Put the foot on the neck and do not let them up. I love it. Big Mike, closing thoughts, because, baby, I can't wait to Sunday. Let's go.
Yes, sir. And in my closing it's us, right? And I say us in closing thought. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean by us? I look at us meaning, DBN family, this is a game we gotta win. Let's look at the city of Atlanta.
All right.
I think the Jeezy versus Gucci battle taught me a very important business lesson. It don't matter how the meeting goes sometimes. It might get ugly, it might get high, it might get low.
Yeah.
We might disagree. We may not agree on a number. We may not do whatever. We might just hate each other. But at the end of the day, it's how you close out. I look for us to finish this week. Raheem Morris, make our guys finish this week. The one thing we've been missing over the last couple of years, it started off as physically not being able to finish games. Then it merged over to mentally not being able to finish games. The biggest thing we can do right now is know that you look around at your guys, you look around at your team. We have the talent to beat the Saints. This is a week where it is a business trip. This is a week where Julio only has to talk one time. You only need to look at the tape one time. You know what to expect with the guys, like I said, with the other team, with the other jersey on. You've seen them time and time again. They don't like you. We don't like them. This is why you have that passion for football. This is why you work out. You think about beating the Saints twice a year. This is time 1 out of 2. And I think, like I said, what better way to give thanks and merge over into Thanksgiving than beating them Saints or the Bengals this weekend. And then my closing thoughts, big dog.
Hey, man. Hey, look, pound for my ATL. I don't know if y'all seen our passion in this show tonight, but I hope it was jumping off the screen at you. And if you're new to the channel, man, please subscribe, like, leave them comments. And if you trolling because it's Saints week, I'm gonna get at you, man. We gonna find you. Cause JR's on the ones and twos. If you get down in that comment like that, we gonna find you and we gonna talk to you, bro. It ain't no. It is what it is. It's Saint week, man. It ain't no. It ain't no playing around. Okay. Put the children and women to bed. It's time to go out for dinner, man. Boy, this is Jimmy Obama, man. Jimbo Slice. Hey, Jimbo Dean, you call me anyone you want. No call me no damn New Orleans Saints fan. Find me on Twitter at Jimmy Obama. That's at Twitter Jimmy Obama. A lot of y'all been hitting me up on Twitter. A lot of y'all been DMing me. The show is here, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Big Mike, hey, let's get on up out of here, big dog, before we get fired or something, man.
Like I said, follow me. Hey, look, follow me. Mike Dub, MIKE_DUB. Listen, you're right, because we're getting fired up and talking about these Saints. We could do this another 2 hours. But you know what? Pound family, y'all always tune in. Y'all always tap in. Y'all tell us how to get better. We see the comments. We like the comments, even if we got to improve on some of the comments. But hey, at the end of the day, we do this for y'all. We get this passion for y'all. And until next time, Jimbos, take these people out, man, so we can,
Until next time, man. Hey, we'll see y'all next Saturday, man. Catch us on that live on Tuesday with JR. And then we got some surprises coming for y'all, too. We got some stuff coming for y'all, man. Y'all stay tuned. But anyways, beat the Saints. Can't stand them. Hate them. Brush your teeth. Wear your mask. And stay safe. This is Pound for Pound ATL, man. Me and Big Mike is out of here, dog. Adios.